Hello and welcome to Vlog Biz. London, oil prices fell sharply Tuesday after US President Donald Trump said the war with Iran would be over very soon, though they remain volatile and well above their levels before the conflict started. Also on Tuesday, the world's biggest oil exporter, Saudi Aramco, warned of the war's potentially catastrophic consequences for oil markets if flows don't resume through the vital Strait of Hormuz. Later, U.S. Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth said during a Pentagon briefing that the war with Iran would not end until the enemy is totally and decisively defeated, adding that this would be done on the United States timeline. The comment sparked worries that the conflict will last for a while yet. Brent crude, the global oil benchmark, was down around 9% at one point, before paring losses to trade about 7% lower, at $92 a barrel. WTI, the US benchmark, which had also dropped more steeply earlier in the trading session, was down around 6.8% to $88 a barrel. Those prices compare with around $73 and $67 respectively before the United States and Israel launched strikes on Iran on February 28. Early on Monday, both oil prices surged above $100 a barrel, crossing that mark for the first time since Russia's 2022 invasion of Ukraine. Brent neared $120 a barrel at one point Monday. Oil prices have surged this week, raising the price at the pump just as Americans are already struggling with affordability. Oil prices Monday hit their highest level since mid-2022 when markets were rocked by Russia's invasion of Ukraine. CNN is tracking the daily price of oil and gasoline, including the average price at the pump in each U.S. state. Oil prices drop after Trump comments. Crude oil surpassed the $100 a barrel mark early on Monday, but later President Donald Trump restored some calm to the market, saying the Iran war would end very soon. See what gas prices are in your state. The AA national average for regular gasoline has surged to the highest level of either of President Donald Trump's terms in the White House. The US economy has been remarkably resilient for years, withstanding historic pandemic-era inflation, $5 a gallon gasoline, a dramatic hiring slowdown, and the Federal Reserve's war on inflation. Now, the economy faces a new test, an actual war. The war with Iran has sparked an epic oil supply disruption, the biggest in history, and price spike, driving up the cost of everything from gasoline and diesel to jet fuel. Economists warn that the war has increased the risk of a recession, and the longer the crisis lasts, the greater the danger to an economy that already looked vulnerable before the chaos in the Middle East. The US is and has been on the precipice of recession for quite some time. It only requires one thing to knock us over. Could oil do it? Absolutely, said Justin Wolfers, an economics professor at the University of Michigan. Though the war could do real damage to the US economy, most economists don't expect a recession. The stock market has retreated, but not dramatically enough to imply that Wall Street is penciling in an imminent downturn. Let's go to from the markets. Now it's all in the release from Vlog Biz. Thanks so much for joining us.